Hi everybody, this is Aaron, and today I wanted to show you the tool that I've been working on along with my team. It's called Fusion SQLViewer Lite. So I did post it on LinkedIn that we will be providing the download link on January 1st. Hopefully I can provide that today, if not tomorrow. So thank you for your patience. So today I wanted to show you the tool and explain what it is supposed to do, at least in my vision, what it is supposed to do, and show you some of the things that you can do using the tool. Now, I've been working a lot over the past 11, 12 years on Oracle Fusion, a lot on Fusion reporting as well. So I understand some of the pain points that us as consultants have, and even users have, when it comes to dealing with some of the files and artifacts that we have. So today, I want to show you this tool. Hopefully this tool helps you a little bit in terms of addressing some of those concerns. All right. And as you can see, it has a few options that we have developed. You can obviously open the data model file, which is, it has to be in an XDMZ format, or the file extension will be XDMZ. So if you go into your Fusion catalog, BI catalog, if you go to your instance /XMLP server, you'll be able to download the data model file, and that's the file that we're going to use. Okay. It has a few options. Obviously, you can see the SQL query, but it also has options like formatting the SQL. You can copy the SQL and paste it into your favorite editor, or even use the dbeaver extension that Sergey has created. And I'll leave a link in the comment section for that extension. I use it a lot, and it's pretty good. And I think Sergey recently introduced the support for SSO as well. Okay, so copy the SQL, paste it into your favorite editor. You can even paste it back into the data model data set in Fusion. And the other one is you can obviously export the SQL into a local file. Again, same principle. You can open it in your favorite editor, or open and copy it into Fusion data model data set, or even the dbeaver extension that I mentioned. I've also included an option to view the tables and views, and even the CTEs that have been used in the data model. You can view the queries for data sets, as well as any list of values or value sets that you have. All right. So with that, let me show you what the tool looks like. What I want from you guys is, obviously it's early stages, but if you can test this out and provide your feedback, I'll be happy to include more features and functionality into the tool. Okay, so this is the tool. It's called Fusion SQLViewer Lite. On the left side, you can see all of the folders, and on the top you have the About section. So it just gives you an about the application itself and our company details. And if you have to reach out to us, you can obviously use the email ID. And obviously this is the exit button, so exits the application. All right, on the folder on the left side, I'm going to go into the folder where I have some files. So I'm going to go into users and go to downloads. One of the things that you can do is you can favorite your folder. So here, when I favorite this, you can see that it is now in the favorite, so you don't have to always navigate to folders. Different folders. If you have files in a specific folder, you can just use that. Favorite that and use that. Okay. So I'm going to navigate to the folder and go to one of the XDMZ files. Once I click on it, you can see that it has the dataset section and the value sets. And I can click on the any of the data sets. You can see the SQL here, and I can switch to another one. You can see the SQL here, and this is the SQL for the value sets, and all of the value sets, you can see it here, right? Now let's take this as an example, and I can click on format, so you can see that the SQL gets formatted, and I can copy this and open this in your favorite editor. You can copy and paste this, so you can see that copy and paste works. I can also export this into a local file. You can see that you can save it as a file, and it uses the SQL query or the value set name, and even if it's a data set, it uses the data set name as the default file name. Okay, you can save it, open it in your favorite editor. And it also has the tables section. So I can just click on tables and it'll show me the different tables that are being used in tables and views that have been used in the query. One thing you'll notice is if I switch between, let's say you have this list of value query, I can click on format and go back to LOV. You can see that it doesn't retain the formatting because we're not changing the query inside the data model XDMZ file. It's just formatting and showing you. So you can, if you wanted to use it, you can copy that formatted query. You can copy that and paste it into your favorite SQL editor or even back to the data model. And you can switch between original and format. So you can see that it maintains that, but once you move away from the SQL, it doesn't keep the formatted SQL because we are not writing it back to the XDMZ file. Okay. Yeah. So if I go to G retirements, here you can see if I click on tables, it also shows you the CTEs that have been used, common table expressions that have been used. So lists all the tables and the views and CTEs as well. Okay. One other thing that you can do is if you click on this analyze parameters section, you can see that it lists all of the prompts that have been used. So in this case, I have P as a book for asset accounts and the date parameters. I can click on the parameter. It shows you the type and a few other parameters that few other characteristics of that prompt or parameter. There's also a view SQL, so you can see that for this prompt, there's a value set associated with it. So I can click on view SQL, it takes me directly to that view SQL. Okay. For the date, you can see that it shows me the details of the prompt. There's a max value that has been set, which is current date. Shows me that. It also shows me that it's being used in these two different data sets or queries. Okay. All right, so that's it. It's a pretty simple tool. Just lets you explore XDMZ file. I like it because I can see the SQL inside the XDMZ file, and then I can take it, use it whichever way I want. I can export it to a SQL file. I can copy and paste it into my favorite editor. I should probably show you what I'm talking about when it comes to the GitHub. Let me go to the Sergey's GitHub and I'll show you what tool that I'm talking about. Okay. So OFJDBC is the XDBviewer extension that I was talking about. So you can download this and use this. It's a pretty amazing tool. It helps you to use dbeaver to query Oracle Fusion. Now, if you don't know about this tool, let me know. I'll create a separate video on this. Sergey is amazing. He has created a lot of tools for the Oracle Fusion community. And this tool that I'm creating is sort of an inspiration from him because he has been contributing to the community. So I just wanted to give something for the community as well. Okay. All right. So that's about it. I will post this on LinkedIn, the link to download the tool itself, and also give a link to download the tool in the comments to this video. Like I said, if you test it out and if you use it, test it out, let me know. I'll be interested to know how you use this tool. And if there are other improvements or features that we can add to the tool, I'll definitely try to do that. Obviously, this is free for you to use. So the amount of features and functionality that we can add will be limited. But if there is something that is that makes your life easier makes our life easier as a Fusion reporting specialist, let me know. I'll take that into consideration, and I'll work with my team, the product owner, to see how we can include these features into the tool. Okay. Special shout out to the product owner, Binny Sani. She has been working with some of the features and functionality, making sure the product has been tested properly. So at least I've tested it using a few of the XDMZ files. So make sure you download, test it out, and let me know what you see. And if you can give feedback on LinkedIn, and also if you wanted to send feedback directly to my email, let me know. I'll leave all of that information in the comment section in the video. All right. Thank you very much. And I'm excited to release this tool. This would be our first product from Newarc, and yeah, pretty excited about it. All right. Thank you, everybody, and wish you all a happy New Year. I wish the very best to all of you in this new year. All right. Thank you. Take care.